fact or fiction? You picked your poison. This mental friction, clearly it's been broken. Borderline tragic, you're so dramatic. It's automatic, you turn it on like magic. What would it take to make you feel better again? What would it take to make you feel better again? What would it take to make you feel better again? Better again. Don't deliver, truth that tastes so bitter. Walking a fine line, living a white lie. You're wasting my time, waiting for a bright side. The plot, get you in the fair with the feelings. This is all we got. It should have been fucking easy, but turns out it's not. Can someone please stop the bleeding till you call the shots? So staring up at the ceiling, did we lose the plot? Get you in the fair with the feelings. This is all we got. It should have been fucking easy, but turns out it's not. Can someone please stop the bleeding?
Can I be your superhero? Superhero.
You take the light with you and you go. You're not coming knocking on my door now. I try to lie, was it always so? Cause nothing feels the same anymore. I've seen this all before. Why didn't I do more? Now I'm picking up the pieces from the floor. How could we just ignore our problems? Now they pour out, filling up the room with silence. Can you be my nightlight? And I'll be your superhero. Superhero.
Can I be your superhero?
I'm sorry if it's taking me a while. I'm trying to figure out who I am. The city lights are keeping me up at night, so I don't even bother going to bed. I'm tired of wasting away my time. I would give up everything to be near you. Oh, I miss the days when you were mine, but I can be your superhero. I shouldn't call you at night when I'm here all alone, thinking about the last time I tried to tell you what my feelings were like. another one to try to swallow my pride. Oh my, oh, what you doing to me? Ice cold veins when you cut me deep, I'll bleed out. I feel like I'm losing it. Oh, why is it so hard for me to breathe now? Can you be my nightlight? And I'll be your superhero. Superhero.
Can I be your superhero?
I'm sorry if it's taking me a while. I'm trying to figure out who I am. City lights are keeping me up at night, so I don't even bother going to bed. I'm tired of wasting away my time. I would give up everything to be near you. Oh, I miss the days when you were mine, but I can be your superhero.
I grew up reading stories. Oh, I believed that I could climb through every page. Oh, the fire and glory, all the revenge and all the rain. Have you heard of the heroes ending? They couldn't protect and they couldn't defend in all the way. Have you heard of the heroes ending? If we go further, then we'll never be the same.
Athletes to the line.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our athletes on firing point A with a qualification result of 591. His hobby is fishing and he's the vice world champion with the team in the air rifle 2025. Representing Germany, Daniel Bühlmeier. On firing point B with a qualification result of 591. His hobby is cycling and he was participating at Olympic Games. Representing Austria, Andreas Thum. On firing point C with a qualification result of 590. His hobby is doing winter sports. He was participating at the Olympic Games Tokyo 2021. Representing Italy, Lorenzo Bacci. On firing point D with a qualification result of 595. His hobby is ghost skiing and he won many medals at European and World Championships. Representing Germany, David Künders. On firing point E with a qualification result of 590. His hobby is road cycling and he was participating at the Olympic Games 2024. Yesterday he won the gold medal. Representing Switzerland, Christoph Dürr. On firing point F with a qualification result of 595. His hobby is his farm, his family and his children. He's the world champion in the prone position. Representing Switzerland, Jan Lochbieler. On firing point G with a qualification result of 590 points. His hobby is motorsports and he was participating at the Olympic Games 2024. Representing Finland, Aleksi Leppä. And on firing point H with a qualification result of 591. His hobbies are hunting and playing the guitar. He's the Swedish champion and yesterday he won the bronze medal. Representing Sweden, Emanuel Soderlund. The chief range officer for this final is Klaus Tacke from Germany. And the jury member in charge for this final is Günther Ahring from Germany. Here we go.
body fine, it's a Coca-Cola. Hold on. No one no sleep and I swear too total. Throwing it back when I press rewind. Losing her mind when she see that motion. Yeah, straight to the bag, getting racks in the morning. Starboy on the phone, me Marin. Feel like Brazil had a man them ballin'. Shoot my shot, then I'm scoring. No one does it better. Body curving, how she swerving like a trafficker. We can have a party in the favela. Body curving, how she swerving like a trafficker. We can have a party in the
Meine Damen und Herren, herzlich willkommen zum zweiten Finale auf dem 50-Meter-Stand. Wir schießen den Dreistellungskampf der Herren, der Männer. Nachdem wir gerade schon ein spannendes Finale bei den Damen erleben durften, da hatten wir es mit Stechschüssen und am Schluss, ganz zum Schluss mit dem letzten Schuss tatsächlich noch einmal eine Drehung zwischen Gold und Silber. Ich hoffe mir natürlich genauso viel Spannung von diesem Finale. Die Herren beginnen natürlich wie die Damen mit 22 Minuten Zeit für den Kniendanschlag. Da machen wir 2 Serien A5 Schuss. Im direkten Anschluss dürfen die Männer dann in den Liegendanschlag umbauen, dort auch Probe schießen, dann 2 Serien im Liegendanschlag absolvieren und anschließend dann für den Stehendanschlag umbauen. Im Stehendanschlag darf dann auch noch Probe geschossen werden und dann sind die 22 Minuten auch schon rum. Das geht dann relativ zügig. Das Ganze darf ich zwischendurch dann kommentieren. Allerdings gibt es keine Unterbrechung für die Sportler dort vorne. Im Anschluss dann an die 2 Anschläge kniend und liegend dann 2 Serien im Stehendanschlag. Nach der ersten Serie passiert noch nicht viel, außer dass ich das Ranking durchgebe. Nach Serie 2 allerdings fallen dann direkt 2 Sportler aus dem Finale raus, also die Plätze 8 und 7. Im Anschluss dann noch 5 Einzelschüsse, wenn man denn das Glück hat und dann bis zur Goldmedaille kämpfen darf. Denn nach jedem weiteren einzelnen Schuss fällt ein weiterer Finalist aus dem Finale raus, bis wir am Schluss 3 lächelnde Gesichter, Gold, Silber und Bronze dort vorne stehen haben. Ja, wie immer gilt auch hier, wenn es darum geht, aus dem Finale auszuscheiden und 2 Sportler das gleiche Ergebnis haben, dann wird natürlich ein oder mehrere Stechschüsse abgegeben. Gerade hatten wir das Glück, mal 2 Stechschüsse bei einem Stechen zu erleben. Ja, auch hier sind wir, ich sage es immer wieder dazu, live auf YouTube. Gerne den Link teilen an die Freunde und die Familie zu Hause. Es darf natürlich wie immer fotografiert werden. Es darf wie immer sehr gerne gerade um diese Uhrzeit noch applaudiert werden und gute Serien dürfen gefeiert werden, denn die Sportler dort vorne, die haben den Support mit Sicherheit verdient. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second final of this evening at the 50-meter range, 50-meter rifle, 3 positions, men. First of all, there are 22 minutes for the kneeling and prone position, 10 shots in the kneeling, 10 shots in the prone position, and then a changeover time from kneeling to prone position and a changeover time from prone to standing. Also, the sighting shots in the standing position are included in the 22 minutes, and after that we go on with 2 series of 5 shots, each fighter in a time of 250 seconds per series in the standing position. After series number 1, there is only a ranking announced by me, and after the second series I have to announce the first 2 athletes who has to leave the firing point, so the places 8 and 7. After that, there's followed by 5 single shots in an optimum. If you are an athlete that will fire 5 single shots, you will fight for gold or silver. After 35 shots, we have the gold, silver and bronze medals winners decided. If there's a tie for the lowest ranking finalist to be eliminated, only these 2 tied finalists will fire additional tie-breaking single shots.
30 seconds.
Photos are allowed without flashlight. We are live on YouTube. You can share the link with your friends, your family, and then they can also support their favorite shooter here at the ISAS 2026. And this final is again very international. We have the nations Germany, Austria, Italy, Switzerland, Finland and Sweden. And please, all spectators, if you see good shots, if there is a good series, you can make noise, you can applause. They need your support. And before we start with the 50-meter rifle final, man, please, all of you, come on, make some noise, applause for all of them. Come on!
Final.
So sweet to me. This is where I wanna be. On up with you, supersonic. We're on fire, rockin' love alive. On up with you. Shots in the backseat of the Beamer, put my feet up, how you feeling? Yeah. Shots in the backseat of the Beamer, put my feet up, how you feeling? Yeah. Shots in the backseat of the Beamer, put my feet up, how you feeling? Yeah. Shots in the backseat of the Beamer, put my feet up, how you feeling? Yeah. Shots in the backseat of the Beamer, put my feet up, how you feeling? Shots in the backseat of the Beamer, put my feet up, how you feeling?
And then we have the first series finished. 50 points for Emanuel Soderlund. And a very high series of 52.2 for David Könders. Also finished his first series 49.6 for Christoph Dürr.
Rockin' love alive. Caught up with you. Shots in the backseat of the Beamer, put my feet up, how you feeling? Yeah. Shots in the backseat of the Beamer, put my feet up, how you feeling? Yeah. Shots in the backseat of the Beamer, put my feet up, how you feeling? Yeah. Shots in the backseat of the Beamer, put my feet up, how you feeling?
Maybe I'm weak, but it took half a year to get over you. Or maybe I'm good at pretending that I moved on. I know that we got a lot of the same friends, and soon enough there come a weekend when we just not bring it up. Yeah, maybe I'm weak, but it's taking too long to get over you.
And the first athlete finished the kneeling position 101.3 for Christoph Dürr. 100.9 for Emanuel Soderlund. 102.8 for David Könders. We have 100 points, 3 for Alexi Lepper. 102.1 for Jan Lochbieler. 5 shooters finished the kneeling position and 3 shooters left. And we have a 99.4 for Andreas Thum. We have 100.3 for Daniel Bühlmeier. 1 shooter was missing and he has the highest series of 103.8 for Lorenzo Bacci.
My heart, I'm treading carefully. Crazy how something can scar you so deep, but you fall right back. I'm not ready to need you again, unless this time we're holding on. The truth is I don't know how to forget. So when I saw you coming, I knew I'd be swept right back up, and I didn't care. And hiding from the truth would have got me nowhere. 'Cause I'm not ready to need you again, but I need you again.
Now all the shooters are in the changeover to the prone position, and when all shooters pressed the button, we have the first ranking after the kneeling position.
The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I've made it innocent.
And we have the first ranking here at the scoreboard with an advantage of 1 point. In the lead, Lorenzo Bacci. On second at the moment, David Könders. And on the third position at the moment with a gap of 0.7, Jan Lochbieler. On the last 2 or 3 positions at the moment, a gap of 0.9 between Andreas Thum, Alexi Lepper and Daniel Bühlmeier. Now the shooters will shoot some shots before the competition in the 2 series of prone position, some sighting shots here in the prone, then 2 series of 5 shots prone for the competition.
It's not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear I weighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I've made it innocent, I'm feeling discontent. I'm finally facing it all.
Wow, that was fast. The first athlete completed the first series in the prone position. 52.2 for Christoph Dürr. Maybe it is rapid fire. And we have a very high series of 53.1, the first series in prone for Alexei Lepper. And then we have 52.4 for Emanuel Soderlund. The first series prone 52.1 for David Könders. And 51.8 for Jan Lochbieler. And the first athlete completed the 10 shots in the prone position. 103.4 for Christoph Dürr. And we have 52.9 for Lorenzo Bacci. 52.1 for Daniel Bühlmeier. And 51.7 for Andreas Thum. The next athlete completed the prone position, 105.8 for Alexei Lepper. And there are 104 points for David Könders. Two series prone, 104.6 for Jan Lochbieler. 104 points for Emanuel Soderlund. 103.5 for Lorenzo Bacci. Six athletes are now in the preparing for the standing position. 2 athletes are still at the competition in prone. We have Boom! 103.3 for Daniel Bühlmeier.
I don't wanna just get by in life before we die. I wanna live a single time, no chances to revive. Days is a boy sometimes when pressure holds too tight.
So all shooters are now finished the 10 shots in the kneeling and 10 shots in the prone position. And I want an extra applause for the best 10 shots in the prone position. 105.8, the best 10 shot series, Alexei Lepa. Now there are 7 minutes left for the changeover and the sighting shots for the standing position. After that, we go on with a 5-shot series in standing, and then the single shots. So only the standing position is left. Und natürlich auch gerne noch einmal, nicht nur für das deutsche Publikum hier, sondern auch für das deutsche Publikum im Livestream. Ja, jetzt haben wir die 22 Minuten fast komplett absolviert. Die Sportler bauen jetzt gerade in den Stehendanschlag um, haben jetzt noch circa 6 Minuten auf der Uhr, also genügend Zeit, noch ein paar Probeschüsse zu absolvieren, bevor wir dann mit den 2 Serien ab 5 Schuss im Stehendanschlag weitermachen. Ja, wie vorher eingangs kurz erwähnt, nach der ersten Serie passiert noch gar nicht ganz so viel. Da gibt es nur ein neues Zwischenranking und nach Serie 2 dann aber die ersten 2 Kandidaten, die dann das Finale verlassen müssen. Im Anschluss dann 5 Einzelschüsse und nach jedem Einzelschuss ein weiterer Kandidat, der das Finale verlassen muss. Und das sind dann auch schon die ersten Probeschüsse im Stehendanschlag. Und auch hier hoffen wir natürlich möglichst viel Rot auf den Anzeigen zu sehen. Und ich habe mit der EDV gesprochen, Gelb und Blau ist nur noch ein Rest übrig, also da dürfte nicht viel passieren. So ladies and gentlemen, we want many red shots. There's no yellow and blue color left.
I'm laying where the stars shine so bright. Dreams of younger days keep drifting by. Oh, how I wish to turn the hands of time tonight. Through moonlight mist the meadow calls my name, leading me through whispers laced with flame. Faces from my past now circle around, and now we are dancing wild and free in love and harmony. For infinity we soar high, breaking through the sky, and side by side forever we fly the sky high. The starry sky ignites the night. Hearts now as one, it feels so right. A final toast to days gone by. The days gone by. No matter where the wind may take us now, we'll find our way back home safe and sound. Guided by the stars, we'll chase the light tonight. You and I escape reality. Can't you see it's our destiny? And now we are dancing wild and free in love and harmony. For infinity
And now there's 1 minute and a few seconds left before we start with the first series in the standing position. And I will check if you all are awake. So, where are the fans from Italy, from Lorenzo Bacci? Make some noise! Where are the friends from Germany, for David Könners and Daniel Bühlmeier? Where are the friends from Switzerland, from Jan Lochbieler and Christoph Dürr? Where are the friends from Alexi Leppa from Finland? Where are the friends from Sweden and Emanuel Soderlund? And where are the friends from Austria and Andreas Thum? Okay, you are ready for the standing position. Nice! So after 20 shots competition, in the lead with an advantage of 0.5, Lorenzo Bacci. On second, David Könders. On third, only 0.1 behind at the moment, Jan Lochbieler. On the last two positions, only a gap of 0.4 between Andreas Thum and Daniel Bühlmeier. First series standing.
Try to run fear, but it always stayed. Every open road still feels the same, but I'm learning now it's okay to change. If I could rewind the nights, I'd tell myself I'll be alright. Find something you believe in. Find someone who will leave when everything you build starts breaking down. Find a place you can return to. Find a truth you can hold on to when the lights go out and you're lost somehow. It's love, 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 love. When everything's falling out, it's love.
Still in the lead, we have now a tight lead between Lorenzo Bacci and David Könders. Applause, please. At the moment on the second position with a gap of 0.9, Jan Lochbieler. And before the second series standing and after the second series, the first two shooters has to leave the final. Let's have a look at the bottom of the scoreboard. 1.8 between Andreas Thum and Alexi Lepper, and then only 0.2 to Daniel Bühlmeier and 0.2 to Christoph Dürr. Next series, then two decisions.
For the next
Can't stop, won't stop, hit the skyline while everybody else flies, cause I'm down right. Keeping things on lock, I'm about mine. Sipping on the proof shots and time fly. Can't stay in one place, we been outside, going at it all day till it's nighttime. Now I can't see straight, but it's alright. I'm doing things my way. I'm going, I'm about my I'm going in one way. I'm going down, I'm going down, I'm going. Driving, four-wheel driving, smoking at the house, I can feel the heat rising. Time spent, wilding, need a psychiatrist. Your lies ain't a purse, baby, I am not buying it. Can't stop now, got too much motion. You hide your emotion. I'm fully loaded, don't ever I am just a drop in the ocean. You sort of don't know how to act, babe. Need some money in the city where the bags are. Took her out of work and now she never going back to it. Said it feels better when you come and put your hands on it. Don't got no money, so you spending mine. Back to LA and now we going up. Came from the back and now we in the fun. Still in the club and now you know we letting time fly. Can't stop, won't stop, hit the skyline while everybody else flies, cause I'm down right. Keeping things on lock, I'm about mine. Sipping on the proof shots and time fly. Can't stay in one place, we been outside, going at it all day till it's nighttime. Now I can't see straight, but it's alright. I'm doing things my way. Party to the sun. See you vibing with me, I just wanna see what's up. We just started dancing and I think I fell in love. We won't get this moment back, so please lift up my cup. Do you wanna see the sun and have some fun? Do you wanna see the sun and have some fun? Do you really wanna see the sun? I see you vibing with me, so what's up? We just started dancing, fell in love. But we don't have to do it if you don't want. Do you really wanna see the sun? Do you wanna see the sun and have some fun? The DJ keep playing the music. She throwing it back, she too thick. The way she move, she ruthless. She straight to the point like a toothpick. She asked can we take us a photo, only if I can take you to Ruth Chris. She laughed and said that's funny though, we got a deal if you bring the music. We put our cups in the air like we don't care, like we in the 90s. Stars in the sky, I'm feeling so high. The lights on the screen are just blinding. I don't even care, caressing your hair, enjoying the night cause we vibing. Not worried about tomorrow at all, cause we gonna party to the sun. See you vibing with me, I just wanna see what's up. We just started dancing and I think I fell in love. We won't get this moment back, so please lift up my cup. Do you wanna see the sun?
Congratulations, place number 8 and a big applause with a total result of 301.3, representing Austria, Andreas Thum. And congratulations, place number 7 and a big applause with a total score of 303.2, representing Germany, Daniel Bühlmeier. And also a big applause, the best series standing 51.1 and new in the lead with an advantage of 1.8, David Könders. Lorenzo Bacci on 2, Emanuel Soderlund on 3. Now single shots, and after every single shot, one shooter has to leave the final.
I won't go down to the parties that my eyes are shut and they're glowing red. I don't need sleep 'cause it's all in my head. It's all in my head. It's all in my head. You can find me on
Congratulations, place number 6, and a big applause with a total result of 314 points. Representing Switzerland, Christoph Dürr. And for the next single shots, all of you clap your hands loud.
Stop.
Congratulations, place number 5, and a big applause with a total result of 324.7. Representing Finland, Alexi Leppa. And also a big applause, 10.9, David Könders.
For the next competition shot, low. Stop.
Congratulations, place number 4, and a big applause with a total score of 335.9. Representing Switzerland, Jan Lochbieler. Still in the lead with an advantage of 1.1, David Könders. On second at the moment, Lorenzo Bacci. 2.4 behind at the moment on the bronze medal rank, Emanuel Soderlund. And for the last 2 shots, all of you, if you hear the commander start, clap your hands loud.
For the next competition shot, load. Stop. Stop.
The bronze medal winner with a total score of 346.1, representing Sweden, Emanuel Soderlund. And at the moment, a gap of 0.9 between in the lead David Könders and Lorenzo Bacci. Support them, applause! Last shot in this final.
For the next our final.
The gold medal winner with a total score of 359.2, representing Germany, David Könder. The silver medal winner with a total score of 358.5, representing Italy, Lorenzo Bacci. And the bronze medal goes to Sweden and Emanuel Soderlund. The three medal winners, please pick up your rifles for a photo in the middle. Pick up your rifles and stick together in the middle for photos, please.
Mal die Hand drücken zum Ausmachen.
I'm a la 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 loner. A la 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 loner. Every time I try to fit in, it ends up in misery, yeah. Socializing doesn't fit me, but I can get away so easy. I was born a misfit, don't go with the cool kids. It's all overrated, no one ever